everyone, welcome to Micro Squad. Sam and Alina here. So if you're watching this, you're on YouTube obviously because you clicked this video. This is our newest and first video of our rock climbing strengthening series. So Alina here is a rock... Alina, strike a pose.
You know, it's like the gymnast, not the gymnast, the Olympics, like rock climbing pose where they're just like,
Yeah. Did you watch how they
I
did
watched on TikTok.
the people that...
Yeah, they did like
Yeah.
all through.
That was really fun to watch. Okay, so today we're working on a lot of leg strength, a lot of dynamicy. There is some jumping, but we want to take it slow and build a lot of the quad, hamstring, glute strength before we go into a lot more jumping, especially lateral, so side to side, so you don't hurt your knees. And so, because I'm a total rookie with climbing, so why are we doing dynamic stuff?
So dynamic stuff is important, especially like if you're going for bigger moves, or if you're just a shorter climber, any move is a big move. So you want to have to move to a hold more dynamically. You can't just like stand here and just like reach out. You have to like hop for it. So
yeah, that's why. And you're a coach of it?
Yeah, I'm a competition climbing coach. So. Yeah. And unfortunately, dynamic is not my strong suit, so we're working on that today.
Yes, we're working on it. She's also a certified personal trainer, as am I, so you are in great hands. We're both kinesiology majors, so you know you're in good hands. Get those credentials out. Good hands. Virtual hands. So we're going to start with tabletop mobility. So we're going to come into a tabletop position, so on all fours, words. Hands and shoulders are stacked, knees and hips are stacked. Pulling that belly button in. We're going to start on one side. So Alina's going to tuck her right toe. Right toe, there you go. And she's going to open the knee off to the side like a clam. Right knee opens up to the side. And then from there, keeping that bend, she's going to circle the knee around so it's in line with the hip, and then lower all the way down in line with that left knee. Then reverse. So she kicks up, sweeps that knee around to the side, and then drops it down. Good, now keep going. So what we're doing here is stabilizing through the core, opening up the hips. I know she always talks about this, of her hip mobility. And what you might see in your own body is as you open up, maybe the knee doesn't come up that high. Yeah, there you go. And I have my hand on her tailbone so that she doesn't dump over into the left side. How's that feel?
Could my hips be so tight?
My hips be so tight, you pirate. Arg, we agree. We're gonna switch sides though. We're gonna go into that left leg now. In 3, 2, 1. Good. So tucking that left toe now, right foot goes down, opening that knee off to the side, circling it around and back down. Now, so now we know what this move is. It's pretty familiar. I'm just gonna place my hand on her lower back. If you have a workout buddy, this is a great thing for them to do, or have them, if they want to be on their phone the whole time, just have them place their phone or their block, your phone or a block here on your lower back. If you feel it start to slip, that means you've tilted too far. You've lost the game. It's kind of like that game where the ball goes through the little maze and you can't like...
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know what that game is called, but...
It's just called maze.
So, something like that. Okay, so you're working through the entire glute muscle. So there's a lot of glute muscles. There's little ones and there's one big one and then 2 small ones, and then there's a couple little more scattered in there. We're not gonna get too technical with that right now. But your hip is a ball and socket joint, so it moves in that circle. So we wanna make sure it's movable, it's lubricated, got that oil, like the Tin Man.
The bursa.
The bursa? Yes.
Bursa.
Yes. I didn't want to get too technical yet. We're going to come into a plank pose. We're going to do some, I call them lizard twists. I don't know what they're really called. In 3, 2, 1. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, so she's going to bring that foot up.
Oh,
so she's
so nice.
as you can hear. So she's going to start moving through it. You bring one foot to the outside of the hands and then open up, twisting towards your knee. So she brings the right knee forward, right arm lifts up, left hand is down. We're working through that inner thigh stretch. We're working through the mobility of that hamstring and then opening up the back. Rock climbers, you guys tend to stay glued to the wall a lot.
Hips close to the wall.
Yeah, hips close to the wall, so you tend to get a little tight and curled up. So we're now opening you up and loosening you up. It's our little lizard. How's that feel?
Oh, it's really nice. I like this one.
Good. So you guys can go at your own pace. Maybe you pause in between and hold the stretch and the twist a little bit longer. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, we do need a booty band. So we have a big fabric one. I like these ones the best because for what we're gonna do, they don't roll up on your legs. But we are gonna come into another mobility move. We've got a squat to extend. So your feet are gonna come together. You're gonna stand up first in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna have your feet about hip width distance apart. Yeah, you can do side view for them. Squat down, you can grab your feet or hands on the floor. You're gonna squat down, lift your chest up, and then extend the legs only as far as you can. And then squat back down, lift your chest. Get low in the squat and then extend through that chest. There you go. So your chest should actually come in between those thighs. So you get, again, another little inner thigh stretch. How's that feel? Extending through those hamstrings. So as you extend up, can you just drop your head for me? So let the neck relax. I don't want you to get a little neck strain or anything. Dropping it down, lifting, good. Nice, lengthen those hamstrings, hammies. Maybe you have an inhale as you squat down, exhale as you lift up. Do me a favor and pull that belly button in deeper towards the spine, yeah. And then inhale as you come down. Still try to keep that core engaged, but as you lift up, can you draw the belly in deeper? One, it'll help elongate the psoas and help you stretch deeper into the hamstrings. Did you feel the difference? That's okay. Okay, we get to come down for a shin box extension. It's been one of my favorite moves lately. We're gonna have a seat and have your feet in front of you about shoulder width apart in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Sitting on that butt. Feet are about shoulder width. So we're gonna start there. You're gonna drop your knees. Alina, we're gonna go to the right first. So drop the knees to the right. Now from here, without using your hands, squeeze the glutes up, lift yourself up to those shins. Yep. Right hand's gonna come down to the floor and left hand's gonna reach up and over. Get that big stretch through that left side and then bring it back up. Bring the hands up, slowly lower down, use the glutes, and then lift the knees up, flop them to the left side. Use those glutes, press up, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up, get that big stretch. So you're gonna feel a hip flexor stretch, psoas into the obliques, into the lats, bring it back down, control down, try not to collapse. Lean's just gonna keep going. How's that extension feel?
It feels really nice.
Yeah. So this mobility section, this is our last mobility move. These 4 moves are fantastic before you climb, when you wake up in the morning, maybe if you just feel like you need a little extra stretch at the end of the night after you climb. Pull the core in. Thank you. So a lot of the time when we come up into that extension, we like to just push our belly forward. It happens to pinch our lower back. So you want to pull the core in. It helps elongate the front and the back, protecting the lower back. Do you find a lot of back injuries in rock climbing? Lower back?
Really.
That's good. A lot of shoulder injuries.
Shoulder,
Fingers.
and leg.
Huh.
When you fall.
Okay, yeah.
Or if someone catches you too hard and you hit the wall.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're almost done. We're gonna grab that booty band. We're gonna come up to standing into a squat in 3, 2, 1. Come on up. So place the band above your knees. We got a pull, so you get to just drop right down into a squat. So those feet are about shoulder width, maybe a little bit narrow depending on how tight your band is. From here, you're gonna just stabilize the right leg and you're gonna pulse the left knee out and in. I feel the shake. Left, out, and in. Try to keep your right leg steady. So you can see here from the front view for me, right leg's not gonna move, just the left leg's gonna push out and in. Now we're working into the glute med and minimus, so the outer glute muscles that help stabilize you. They are also the ones that help open the leg up. Try to keep your foot actually where it is. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, try not to move the foot. I want you to just isolate. It's a tiny little move. It don't feel good. Your face. We do get to switch sides. You get to stay in this squat. We're gonna go right into that right leg. Left leg's gonna stay still. In 3, 2, 1. Good, right there. Now pulse that right leg out and adjust that knee. I want you to focus when you squeeze that leg out. I want you to feel that right glute. Pull that knee out and then bring it back in. A lot of the time when we pull the knee out, we just think of just the knee pointing out. Can you activate with the glute? Squeeze the glute and then open the knee. Tell that muscle what to do versus the joint. Your face. Okay, we're gonna hold it here. We're gonna add in some jumps in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna hold right here. You can bring those hands up to your chest if you want. We're gonna burst up and then hold the squat. Ready? And go. Burst up, land in your squat. Oh. Now burst up and land in your squat. Good. Burst up. Good. And burst up. So you're gonna do about a 3-second hold in your squat before you burst. Nice. Your face. Yeah. So I want you to think of squeezing with the glutes and pressing. When you catch yourself at the bottom, can you squeeze your glutes and squeeze your hamstrings? Yes, the quads are burning, but can we get the back side of the body to now engage and hold us? You're like, no. Almost done, almost done. Couple more seconds left. We're gonna take that band off. We're gonna go side to side, some lateral movement in 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that band off. We do not need it for the next couple moves. We're gonna side lunge. So we're gonna start with the left side, stay on the left side. Right leg's gonna stay stationary. Left leg's gonna step out, reach for the floor. And then from here, I want you to burst up and hold that left knee up. Yeah. Hold and, yeah. Hold about 3 seconds and then lunge down to the side. Burst up. Good. Ooh, stabilize. Keep going. So notice how she reaches for the floor. You get this nice inner thigh stretch. And then as you push off, can you push off with that left heel? You want to push on the heel so you squeeze the glute. While the right side is squeezing the glute, you squeeze the core to help stabilize you and help you from wobbling. Whoa, there you go. How's that?
Yeah, this is a good one for the kids actually.
Good.
We're starting to work more legs.
Good. Guys, I know, there's all those memes, don't skip leg day, don't skip leg day. Please work on your legs, especially as a climber. You do need them, and not just for climbing. You need them to carry you through life. If you cannot walk, we've got issues.
Your legs are meant to carry you through life.
They really are. Same with your core. They're the two things that are meant to carry you through life. I want them to be strong. So that's why I talk about the core a lot in this. It's gonna stabilize you. The more you squeeze your core, as you come up, it'll minimize that wobble. 10 seconds left. We're gonna go into the right side. So you'll step out to the right, stabilizing on the left. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Left leg is stable. Right leg steps out. Lunge down. Reach for that floor. Then burst up. Hold. Oh.
Too hard.
Yeah, you gotta. It's kind of like rock climbing though. If you push too hard, you may overshoot your shot.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah. You may overshoot your shot, and then you got to bring it back. You got to kind of dial in that right speed and power that you need to get your hold, to not throw yourself into the wall. Good. Yeah, squeezing that core. You got it. You picked it up. Squeeze that left glute. Good. Yes. Now remember, as you press off, it's through that right foot. A lot of people like to push with the ball of the foot. A lot of people like to push with the ball of the foot. I know when you're climbing, you are kind of more on the toe and on the ball. Yep. But for heel hooks, correct me if I'm wrong, is more obviously in the heel, so you got to work the hamstring. So we want to make sure those hamstrings are strong, because if you're experiencing knee issues as you're climbing, not because you're jumping down and landing funny, but if you're feeling those knee twinges as you're climbing up, it's because your hamstrings are weak. And well, the knee's weak, the hamstrings are weak, the quads are overworking and pulling on the kneecap. Yeah.
Yeah. I have something to tell you about a patient yesterday.
Okay. We'll talk about that offline. Okay, we got some more dynamic stuff. We're gonna go into a lunge. We're gonna hold it down nice and low in our lunge, so you can bring it up in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna start with the left leg first. So left foot forward, right foot back. Let's start by kneeling. Let's just start here. You're gonna lift that knee off just an inch, hold there, and then we're going to burst up and hold, whee, and then slowly lower down to that hover, and then burst up and hold. Good. And then bring it down. Holding just a couple seconds on each. Excuse me. How's that feel?
Good.
I see the little shakes. Good. Again, as you're driving up through this, try not to just push with the right foot. Can you lift yourself up with the left? Now we're strengthening the hip flexors and glutes as we burst up. We're very used to this normal forward motion. So now we're trying to get control through the whole motion. Squeezing the core. Nice. About 20 seconds left of this one. And then we switch sides. We're almost done. It's a quick move, or quick workout. But yeah, just proves you don't need a lot to do to make this really effective, to get the shakes, to get the burns, to get, excuse me, activation. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back, start all the way down on the ground. Make sure you got that 90-degree bend on each. Lift that knee off just a couple inches and burst up, squeeze that right glute, good. And then slowly lower down. A lot of the time in the lunge as we bring it back is we tend to roll the ankle or we kind of collapse down. Again, we're working control in both directions. We're working a lot today on the power up and the control down. Good, squeeze the core, burst up, good. 20 seconds left of this one. Nice job, Bean. We're gonna grab that band again. We're gonna do some single leg banded bridges. You're gonna bring that band up again to the tops of those knees. Laying down on the back in 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, placing it above the knees. You're gonna lay down, this is the finisher. So pull that band just a little bit. Make sure those feet are underneath those knees. You're going to bridge the hips up as you pull one knee into the chest. So you're gonna burst up and pull one knee in. There you go. And then lower down.
Oh, these suck.
Yeah, and then we're gonna alternate it. We're gonna make it a little bit nicer. Alternate, good. And then bring it down. Again, working on the burst. Squeezing the glutes. Now you got that band, obviously, to resist again. So you're gonna get a little bit of quad hip flexor motion, core, but as you press through the heel to lift yourself up, you should be feeling glute and hamstring. Yes?
It's a little harder with the band.
Yeah. Where are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it in the hamstring, but I'm trying really hard to engage the core.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like I'm not really getting as much leg with the band.
You are getting leg. You just said hamstring.
I mean hamstring, yeah, but I feel like I could be getting more.
Well, it's a tight band too. So yeah, she made a good point. So you want to really engage your core. A lot of the times in these bridges, we just thrust the hips up and our lower back arches. So you want to really engage through that lower core.
I understand.
Yeah, there you go. Burst up. Last couple seconds here. Give us 30 seconds left of these. You got this. Engage through that core. Pull that belly button in towards that spine. Press down, ground through the heel that is on the floor. Good. You good there? Good. 15 seconds left, guys. This, I promise, will be better. Come back to this workout every single time to really strengthen those legs. We'll be adding 1 video a week. We're gonna rest down in 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest all the way down. You guys are done. take some of those glute stretches, do those leg stretches to work the hamstrings and lengthen out the quads. Figure 4. But we will be back next week. We'll see you every week, working something different. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the Micro Squad. Please don't forget to subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and check out our on-demand classes. They are on our website, themicrosquad.com, and we'll see you next time.